Hey guys, welcome back to the Interceptor, and we are here with another Alliance War. This is going to be Season 30, War number 2, and ISO8A has matched up against... Is my screen not playing? That was weird, the video wasn't starting. We matched up against Matrix, and they're usually in Masters, so we know that we have to play well. But we'll see how this goes. So, today we have the team of Ghost, Wasp, and Hood, and we are taking Path 5 in Section 1 again, actually, and then Path 9 in Section 2 again. Same paths. Although last time I split Path 5 in Section 1 with someone. But we have another mini-boss, and it's actually on the exact same node that I took last time. Oh, no, actually it's not. Last time was Hazard Shift. That was 50... Node 50. Wait. Is it 52, 51, 53? That was node 49, because 48 is Rage. Yeah, because 47 is the right mini. Anyways, yeah, we have the team of Ghost, Wasp, Hood. And Ghost was in Alliance Quest, so I had to go clear her from Alliance Quest so I could bring her to War. And we did that. And we actually have a few very scary fights today. It actually starts off super sketchy, as you guys are going to see. I mean, obviously, you guys have seen the title. You know what happens in this war. But first up, we have this Chavez. And this fight goes really well. This is a rank 3 Chavez. We're going to use the bigger boosts for Section 1. Usually I use 10% and then 30. But today I use 20% and then 30. And this fight's pretty simple on Ebb and Flow Knockdown. You just have to make sure that you don't let her hit twice into your phase, because she is going to throw a heavy attack because she has an AI trick. And then right there, we do land actually our parry and throw a special 2. She actually dies from our first special 2. So that was just a perfect fight. Picture perfect. Literally could not have gone any better. And now we are up against the Nick Fury. And when paths were originally assigned, I had major concerns about this fight. I said, I know I'm going to... Well, I didn't say this. What I was thinking was, I knew that I was going to get trapped when he was in his second life, and I was going to have no power, and there's nothing I can do about it. And that's what happens. Literally exactly that is what happens. So I throw my heavy attack to remove Ebb and Flow Intercept. I throw my special 2. It pushes me into a special 3. Now, when I had these concerns, I told the officer that assigned, I think the fight's going to go badly. And the reason that I thought it would go badly is because I thought that my special 2 would send me to a special 3. And then, exactly like I said before, I would be trapped with no power. And here I have to push him to a special 2, because if he throws the special 1, I can no longer phase. And at that point, he's dead. There's literally nothing I can do. And then there, I don't really know what happened on that third hit, because I didn't block, but somehow my phase just didn't work. And then there we land a really clean intercept. I go for a light intercept. He doesn't go for it. He's at 5%. My Ebb and Flow is about to expire. I know I can't phase, so I go for an intercept. And yeah, I die. So close. Nick Fury was almost dead. He was at 5% in his second life with the Ebb and Flow intercept down. With the Ebb and Flow heavy down. Literally all I had to do was land an intercept, and I would have survived that fight. I think Ghost is a very, very bad counter for this fight. I mean, it was obviously doable. I got very close, and I did misplay the fight. But that fight is the world's biggest joke, with either Archangel or Red Magneto. Also, Apocalypse, Omega Red. There are probably 15 champions in the game who can do that fight better than Ghost. I'm being serious here. I genuinely think Gambit has a higher chance of winning that fight than Ghost does. I am not joking. A lot of the times, I'm like overplaying how good Gambit is just because I love him personally. This time, I'm being genuinely serious. I think Gambit has a better chance of winning that fight than Ghost does. Anyways, I'm just that's really off topic. But we had that other fight there with Ghost versus Apocalypse, and that fight just went picture perfect. Like, it's crazy. Every single fight in this war, other than that one fight, goes perfectly. Actually, there's one thing that goes wrong in the next fight. Not this one, the fight after. And this is going to be a Terrax on the second node of Path 9, so I'm going to use an invulnerability boost. And we're actually going in here with Hood. So I changed my masteries just for this one fight. And right there I had 15 seconds left on the timer, so obviously everyone knows you can't start fights in the last 20 seconds or else you'll probably disconnect. So I'm going to go in with Hood, just backed out. I'm actually going to use another special 1 boost for the fight after this. This is the only fight I need the invulnerability for, so I'm not worried. I just need Terrax to... I was waiting out his rock shield, and he actually plays like super defensively. I try to land like 3 intercepts here. He doesn't let me land until the last one, and then there, I didn't realize that the timer was down and I could have parried. But anyways, also right there, if I could replay this fight, I would have gone back and activated my phase in that moment. It was a perfect opportunity. Again, right here, I actually do it, but I had the chance earlier. And then there, I was just hitting him to push him back. And then right here, I realized I can throw my special 2. So I'm just going to wait out until he has no power. And then right here, I'm going to throw it. Throw my special 2. Now, I do have recoil on. The only mastery changes I made were I took off the poison part of suicides. And then right here, after the fight's over, I'm going to throw them back on. But yeah, Hood just melted that fight. Let me go back, because I didn't actually stop it to look how big that heavy attack was. It was 92k plus the damage from my hit, which was 1,800. Okay, so it was about 5,000, a little under 5,000, plus 93,000. So that was like a 97,500 heavy attack, which is pretty nice. I noticed that the stun timer was on cooldown, which allowed me to do that. Allowed me to parry heavy. And yeah, Hood was just an excellent counter there. I actually considered bringing Namor or CGR. I considered them both. Although Quake would have absolutely destroyed that fight. Quake would have worked too, but I'm looking for fight time, and Hood does that fight probably 3 times faster than Quake does. But yeah, anyways, we are now on to our last fight of the war, which is going to be a rank 3 6-star Peni Parker on node 55 with the auto block. And this fight is actually bugged. Now, what I originally thought was that the enhanced ability accuracy allowed her to stop me from bypassing her auto block, because Ghost's intercepts cannot be auto blocked or evaded, while her hits while she has a passive cruelty up or a passive precision up can't be evaded, and her intercepts cannot be auto blocked. That is actually not the case, because the way this node is, or the way Peni is supposed to work, is she's not supposed to be allowed, or she's not supposed to be able to auto block until she has 4 or more charges, and that is actually broken. It is working incorrectly, because that time I deserved to be auto blocked. The first time I was auto blocked when Peni had 1 charge. That's actually a bug. That is not the way Peni is supposed to work. And I didn't even know that while the fight was going on. I was like, oh, she must have had 4 charges and I didn't see. No. It turns out that she's not supposed to be able to auto block at all while she's under 4 charges. But her abilities are coded incorrectly. And basically, the way most champions are coded is that the function of their evade and or miss and or auto block or anything, phase, like everything, that type of stuff is coded so that it will only happen a certain percentage of the time. And the way Peni is coded is that below 4 charges, she has a 0% chance to auto block, but her auto block is not disabled. It just doesn't happen. So when you have a node like this with enhanced ability accuracy, it actually changes those numbers to be able to auto block before she hits 4 charges, which is where the bug comes in. Now, I don't know if they're going to fix this because it's a very, very minuscule thing when her auto block has increased ability accuracy. And I was still fine with the fight. I just got power drained once when I wasn't supposed to, and then once when I was supposed to, and I didn't realize it. And yeah, that's what happened. So the fight was still fine. And shout out to the White Mags pre-fight. Thank you to whoever put it on there. I actually did not check who it was, but it was extremely helpful because without it, I would have had to land a weird special 2 intercept. That probably would have been fine, but the main thing that it helped was me landing those heavy attacks to gain power when I realized that I couldn't phase intercept anymore. So yeah, I died, unfortunately, against Nick Fury. To be honest, when the assignment came out and I voiced my concerns, I was told by my officer, don't worry, what's going to happen in the fight is your first special 2 is going to kill him, and it's not going to send you to a special 3. You're going to be at your special 2, and then you just wait for his second life to go down, and then you throw it when he's at 30%, and it kills him even with protection. And that's how I thought the fight would go. I thought my special 2 would do more damage, even with especially with the Fury, and that I wouldn't be sent to a special 3. And that's not really the type of thing that you can fix with duels and practices, because you can't exactly... Well, you could use attack boosts, but you couldn't use a special 1 boost, which would completely throw off the flow of the fight, because the way that Nick Fury works is he counters miss whenever he's at 5 tactical charges and above, and if you had to get to 2 bars of power instead of just from 1 to 2, so you get 1 bar of power, then he would have had a lot more of those charges, and you would have had to do weird intercepts where you can't phase, which means you gain a lot less power. I just don't think Ghost is the correct counter to that fight. Now, while it was completely winnable, and I'm in no way blaming my officer, because I died 100% because I fucked up that fight. Undeniably, it was my fault. But just don't use Ghost for that fight. It is a very, very bad option. All right, that is it. That is all for my war today. I'm pretty sure we lost this war. I saw people saying something about how we were losing. I don't actually know because I have not checked in game. I should have checked when I did these fights, because this was like 50 minutes ago, roughly. And I should have checked, but I did not check the score. I am almost certain that we lost this war. If not, I will update the description, and I'll put a comment saying that we actually won, but I don't think we won. It's our war record this season is 1-1 now. I have 1 death on the season. It really sucks to get it this early, though. I really hate that. And our PSR is 8 out of 9, so 89%. And our deathless streak got up to 52 when I took out that America Chavez, and then it restarted, so I only have Apocalypse, Terrax, and Peni Parker on my deathless streak now. So we're at 3. Yeah, I was really hoping to have a deathless season, because the last time that I joined New Alliance, I had a deathless season in my first season. Obviously not going to happen, but all I can do from now on is just focus on not dying. I kind of didn't really want to be seen as the person that complains about their Alliance War assignments, especially when I was so new. But now I know that when I see a problem, the only thing that I can do is complain so that I don't die. Because if I'd said something, I'd said, I'm really not comfortable with this fight. Can you please change it? I probably would have not died this war. And likely he would have sent someone better for that Nick Fury, like Archangel, Red Magneto, Apocalypse. There's many counters that are much better than Ghost. But anyways, now I know that. I guess like I said, I didn't really want to be seen as that whining guy. But now I know that I can stand up for myself and just say something, and no one's really gonna think that. They're just gonna think that I'm trying to stop deaths, which is the truth. And yeah, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me die in Alliance War. And that's going to be it. Bye.